it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to another video. And you know, I just always want to start off my videos with a little bit of positivity. And I want to tell you guys, it is freaking cold in Georgia. It's supposed to be spring, but I don't know what's going on in your area. But I woke up and I'm like, why is it still chilly in the tail end of March? I know in some places it's still snow on the ground, but my goodness, when I think of spring, I'm like, okay, maybe a light jacket and take it off in the middle of the day. Maybe that'll change by the week. I don't know. The good news is there's not a lot of rain forecast. Comment, let me know if you guys have been having some wonky weather in anywhere from February on till now, because guys, we're going to blink and it's going to be April 1st before you know it. So with all that said, guys, I hope you're doing fantastic. You know, your girl is doing another Temu haul. Go figure. This one is going to be very fun because I'm going to be doing some kitchen gadgets. Guys, I really am finding the category in Temu where you go and filter it. I'm finding all kinds of little things that I didn't really realize I needed to have. But when I kind of get back into doing my cooking, because I am trying to get more into eating at home again, I'm learning how to do maybe meals and recipes for, you know, a couple of people, not a whole household. Yes, it's a journey. We talk about that all the time on this channel. So if you're new and you're just joining in, I do like to chat while I show what I pick up here and there. I love a good bargain, and I'm pretty sure you do too. And Temu is probably right now one of the best on, you know, marketplaces, online marketplaces that I know of, that you can get the greatest bargains and price adjustments. You get, you know, free returns up to a certain period of time, 90 days. You also get credits if your stuff doesn't come on time. And we all know we shop it for what reason? Free shipping. Always the free shipping, right? I think that that's what gets us. Now, sometimes when it arrives to us, we're probably second guessing that. But yeah, and let's talk about the things coming. I had one order and it was like literally like about 20 items. And I had 6 different packages coming from all over the place, which was fine. It got here, you know, within the time frame I was allotted to, where they said that it was going to be delivered, and I can't complain. But I'm like, okay. Now, I do have just one warehouse item, and I specifically picked it because I couldn't find it on just the Temu free shipping. And I'm going to show you that towards the end. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to see what I got on that one, because it's something I want to put to use ASAP. And with that said, let's get into it. I do have one little friend mail here that I'll show you guys here in a moment. But you know the drill. I always open up the bag. I price everything. And guys, I am probably, you know, if it's one thing where I can go quickly and insert the links, I will do it ASAP. But like today, I know I'm filming and it's kind of later in the day because I've been shopping and I went by the P.O. box. And anyhow, on a Saturday when you film and edit, it takes a booger trying to get it uploaded. I'm just giving you the behind the scenes because that's the true life of an influencer. And I can't always just pop in a whole skew of descriptions, but I try. I really do. When I get them done earlier in the day, it's not a problem, but sometimes it's kind of an issue. And yeah, I do have a couple more videos I want to do for, you know, for tomorrow, because some things are going on in the world. But anyhow, that's another video. So make sure you check out my playlist and keep up with what's going on in the world. All right, we're going to jump on into it. No rhyme or reason. What's this first thing that I'm pulling out here? Okay, so I do have something to say about this one, and I always have something to say about everything, but I'm actually going to try to keep to the point of what these things are so I can, you know, get through the video for you guys. Now, this was $2.21, and I absolutely fell in love with these when I saw another YouTube creator. Her name is Just Jen. Hi, Jen, if you're watching. I am really have no clue what I'm going to do with these, but she had done so many things. I think she did like a craft with it. These are like little, I want to call them cupcake hickeys, little papers, but she took it out and she actually did something like this. And I'm not going to do it on all of them, but she made like crafting stuff, you know, like a junk journal. I think she did something with the Christmas card kind of thing. And it was just wonderful. And I love the design on this one. So of course I went straight on there and hunted them down. and I got these for $2 and some change. And I will be making certain things with them, and I'll just use them for decorations, and I might use them for crafting. Who knew it? I never have seen these kind of things, and this is the kind of design that I really love. I really love just kind of the vintage kind of, I guess it's like a newspaper little sayings. I've always liked that. Picked that up for $2 and some change. I just love it. And yes, I do go shopping when I watch videos, okay? All right, this is something that I wanted. Now, I have purchased a lot of these gloves for cleaning. And when I say kitchen gadgets, this is stuff that I'm trying to make myself use. This was $1.88. Again, I have bought so many gloves. And yes, we're about to hear some rattling of some paper, guys. I happen to love rattling paper. Not everybody does, and I try not to have my volume up because I talk so loud. And of course, this one isn't even, it's gonna have to open it like this. Comment, let me know if you like the rattling of the crinkling of the paper. All right, so I saw this, I read the reviews. Now, the reason why I got these, and I think they came in another color like yellow, but I picked pink. And my ring today, I'm gonna have to pop it off. It's getting, and I think it's a 9. Some days I have good days with the 9s, they roll around, but I'll put it back on in a second because of this. I want to try it on. So try this on. Now this I think was a medium, or maybe, oh my gosh. Well, we're about to talk about a review right quick. Okay, so I went to go put it on. Let me show you right here what I liked about it. And man, I really hate that too. This is what I wanted it for, was to wash dishes and stuff. And it fits really good, but look at this, guys. Look at this. It ripped, and my nails are just, you know, short today. Yeah, it's a little flimsy. Oh, that just bites, don't it? Right off the bat in the video. But it is real here, so I'm going to try on the other one and see if it rips when I put it on. But I do really like the concept of this stuff in here like that. Oh, I love it. Oh, this would have been awesome when I had the dogs and we were trying to wash them. Oh my gosh, this is great. But you know, it is what it is. So, of course, I'm going to be on the horn calling these people, returning this, and I don't know if they're going to want it back. Now, I'm going to tell you for $1.88, I do have one. Now, they are left and right, I can tell. I don't think I couldn't put one on the other hand and just use it for one. But, you know, man, love the color of them. I love the fact of this that you can, like, wash dishes or you can, you know, scrub hands. And I've got to take care of my hands, guys. My hands, you know, I have abused them. You know, there you go. It is what it is. So I'm going to put this to the side because I will be doing a return. Guys, I don't mind doing a return when I need to do a return. But, you know, I'm one of those people, if I buy something, I'm really trying to buy stuff that I'm going to utilize, especially now because, guys, I got so much stuff that all the things I've been watching on YouTube lately is decluttering. Okay, this one, I know what it is. I was going to try to pop in a video, but because I got a late start on today's video, I'm probably going to bring it in the next kitchen gadget video because I do have some other items that I'm looking at and they're in my cart. I was going to actually do a whole demonstration, pop in the video, but if I do that, it'll take forever to upload. I already know. I'm sorry to make excuses, but this is a can opener, guys. They came in different colors. Now, I got this one probably because it was the cheapest of all the colors, because I'm not a color snob when it comes to anything. I've got colors all over the place. This was $4.82, and I think they had some that were $5, $6, and $7. They have no directions. Oh, yeah, they do. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for directions. But I will come back. Yeah, here we go. This is a way I can show you. Yeah, there's some good directions right here. Some pictures of it showing you how it's on there. And you put it on the can, and it's just supposed to stay on there. You don't hold it. You know, you literally stick it on there, and it's just going to open up the can. This will definitely come back in the next kitchen gadget video, and I'll do a demonstration. Sorry about doing it now, but I read so many of the reviews, and it just seemed like it was so good. I'm going to try it out for you guys. Less than $5. Something that I was thinking I wanted anyway. And I just need something to help me open up stuff quick, fast, in a hurry. And yeah, I got me an electric can opener. Comment, let me know if you've gotten some can openers and stuff off of Temu before like that, because I'm curious. All right, what is this? This is another thing that came like in its own individual little package. And I'm like, one little item was stuck in my mailbox. And I'm like, okay, if that's how you want to do it. we'll get it one at a time. And I have been getting a lot of free things. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys, look for that coming up. A lot of free items. I've been playing these little games. And what is this? Oh, yeah, I know what this is. Okay, I paid 99 cents for this. And literally, when I was on a potato kick for a while, that's what I was thinking about this, is I was like peeling potatoes and cutting them up individually. And I will still do that sometimes when I make dinners like mashed potatoes or something, or if I'm doing, you know, just some fried potatoes. It's just something I'm going to try to use. I'm also going to try to use this for my grandson's apples. It's very nice weight. It's not, I don't want to, you know, I'm pressing on it like that. I know you probably can't tell it. It's not flimsy by no means, but I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Yeah. So these are sharp blades. All right, so yeah, you just kind of push it down. I mean, you do it like that, and it just will dice up. Like, say you want to do a half potato. When I make beans and rice, sometimes I'll throw in, you know, like 2 or 3 small potatoes. It just depends on how much I'm cooking. And I think that just will help me really fast than sitting there peeling potatoes, which I don't like the peelers that you do like that. I do not. I don't like them for some reason. I feel like it makes a big mess. It's just not my thing. Yeah, 99 cents. I think this is going to be pretty good. Let me put it back in its little individual package there. All right, guys. Next item is, well, I pulled out 2 things. What is this? Another thing that came on its own, and I paid $1.30 for it. What is this? I know what this is. So, I actually had a microwave. It was a small microwave, and I had it, I'm telling you, it had to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. I don't know, a long time. And I loved it because it was like a red color. It's like, I don't know if it was like bright red, like candy cane apple red. It was more like a maroon red, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it's that red that you see in a lot of kitchen appliances. And I had it for the longest time, and I messed around, and I put some cleaning solution in, and I want to say it was some Dawn. I don't know, probably because that's all I use. And it messed up it ate up inside the inside of it. So don't do that. Don't put chemicals in your thing. And I don't know what happened, but anyway, it got to the point where I just couldn't stand to use it. It worked perfectly fine. It just looked bad, and I didn't know if that peeling was going to be bad on me. So I went at the Christmas time, because I always look for deals, and I had found one at Kohl's of all places, and I got me and my mom one because she had the same situation. She had even a smaller microwave, like one of them ones where you pull the door open, the whole microwave moves with you. This is what I was thinking on that, because I wanted to get some of these little double-sided tapes or sticky things to stick onto the bottom of the little pieces. But of course, I already got her a new one because that's one of the gifts I gave her at Christmas, and I bought me a new one, and they were such a good deal. I couldn't even believe it. And I did purchase another one in that same red color, but it's a little bit nicer, I guess you want to say it, but it's totally different from the one I've had forever, and I got to get used to it. But it moves a little bit, not a lot because it's heavy, and I just like to stick little double-sided tape on the ends of the legs of it, and I'm sure they might have something better to put on there, but these work, and I wanted the ones that were already pre-cut. And how much did I pay for this? I don't know how many's in here, but it was $1.30. And oh, it does say 20 pieces. So I'll get some use out of it. Now, have I bought stuff like this before? You better believe I have. And that's another problem that I've been having, is that I can't find anything. I actually am looking for something that I want to do for the members video that I was going to put out for next week. And I can't find it, which I know it's somewhere in this stuff. And I'm determined this weekend to find it. But I'm done with that, guys. I'm looking at some storage stuff. I've actually told everybody I'm not going anywhere. I don't get on the phone and talk to nobody. I'm doing these videos just to get them out because I want to get my stuff to utilize it. And I'm getting my things organized once and for all. I'm going to video some of them, but a lot of times I just want to get it done and I forget. I tell you that all the time. So I'm going to try to do some specific things. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you're going to see those coming real soon. These are going right here with these gloves so I can put them in a place, because I bought specific organizers that I'm going to try to do a hack on coming up in the future. All right, next, because I pulled this out at the same time, I did buy one of these like little drainers. That's what I'm going to call it, to drain excess fats or excess water. You know, this is more like for an individual size. I saw this on a recipe of someone doing, what were they doing? It was some homemade thing they did. Maybe it was cottage cheese. I don't remember, but I wrote it down Because now when I purchase something, I have a whole book that I write down. I'm like, why am I buying this? What's the purpose? But I think it was something, it was either cottage cheese or something. Anyway, it was like, it was soaking out all the excess. I don't even remember. But I don't have anything like this. And I wanted something that had a handle that I could sit it down and it could kind of just do its thing. And I can kind of, you know, drip it and drip, you know, let it drip off the excess as I'm doing other things. This was 88 cents, so no biggie. I just wanted it for my kitchen add-ons, and I need it, and I'm going to make that recipe because I do want to do a couple of healthy videos for you guys. Look for that coming too. This is going to be some nice things coming up in the future. And I think I'm going to stop right here and go ahead and do this friend mail because I just like to do it and break it up so I can talk to you guys. So I hope that you're doing good. I'm pretty sure I asked you that. I hope your spring is starting out with a great, you know, wonderful, beautiful weather. But for me here in Georgia, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's going to stay cold. I said this in another video, or cooler for us, probably up until Easter because it's always cold on Easter. And I think Easter's what, the 20th this year. And yeah, so I hope that's going well for you. And it's not that it's bad here. It's just we have a big thing called pollen. And pollen, when it comes, it comes. So yeah, I don't look forward to the pollen at all, but I do look forward to the spring flowers. And guys, this is by one of my beautiful friends. Her name is Donna Metcalf. She is awesome. She's the soap lady. I'm going to start calling her the soap lady. And she never puts her channel, so I'm going to put up here, I think it's Bubbly Soap Suds. I'm butchering that, but I will put it up here when I edit this because I will remember to do that. She is one of the people who have just became really, really good friends with. We email each other every once in a while, and she sends me these beautiful gifts. And Donna, you don't have to do it. I do think you are just so special, and she's so creative. Even in her packaging, she sends beautiful, beautiful packaging just for me to rip it open and open it up. So what's all in here? Let's see. Oh my gosh, it looks like a lot of different things here. What have you done? Look at all this stuff, guys. Oh my gosh. So let's start off with something spring-like. Look at this. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this because I have something I'm writing down, and I want to talk about it too quickly, but it's something I need like a little, I don't know if this will work, but did you hand make this? Is this something else you do in your shop? Oh my gosh, I hope you do because I love, love, love bookmarks. Guys, I love, love them. I don't know, I love everything. Oh, looky, looky, looky. Look at this. So not one pack, but 2 packs of all these nails. Oh my gosh. And then look at, I don't have this. I cannot believe that these are inside this container that's in this container. Let's look at this. Okay, so there's just all of these beautiful nails. And I know she knows me because they're shorter, because I still work and I can't do anything with long nails. I mean nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Is this going to be opening up real easy, or is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Little bitty containers with all these different colors is awesome. So there's all of these nails. It just feels like Christmas, birthday, and everything else. And then there's this container, and these look like they're individually. I don't think they got the thing on them. No, they're not. Okay, we won't mess with that. But look at this side here. I'm really liking these right here that have like little flowers on them. Oh, my goodness. Oh, some bling ones. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Go ahead and tell you it's because I have the best besties out there. You guys rock. Harry Potter, and this is all of the Harry Potter little icon things, from the glasses to Hedwig to the invitation letter to his carriage, his crate. Look at the wizarding hat. Oh my gosh, the potions, the wands. Oh my gosh. Never can have too many of that. Okay, what is this? I feel like I'm getting a Temu package inside this thing. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Now, I always get excited. You could give me a bag of rocks and I'm going to get excited. I'm just going to tell you, I cannot fake it. Someone asked me to, someone said to me that they thought I was faking when I get excited. You don't know me. You just don't know me. I get excited because I do. I dislike stuff. I don't know if that's coming from a childhood of not really having a lot of stuff. And every time I get stuff, look at this. It's Harry Potter. It's the Gryffindor tie colors. Because I am Gryffindor, and the little glasses. Let me see if I can do it here. I don't think I can move them like that. It's not going to flip around. Keychain, and I can never have enough keychains. I do have a little small collection of keychains going on. I don't always put them on everything. There we go. That's super cute. And yes, I don't know if it's growing up because I really didn't have anything. I mean, nothing, never. And then when I, did finally get stuff, I didn't have any money to buy a lot of stuff. And then when I had my kids, I had to, do that with the kids stuff, and they got everything. So yes, I love everything. Again, send me a bag of rocks and I'll probably be like, they sent me a bag of rocks. I'm going to make it work, right? Oh my goodness. And the thing is I'm going to be doing a small little pop in of Harry Potter stuff. And it's a V-neck. Oh, Donna. This I've seen in Temu, and I almost bought it several times, but I pass it up every time. I don't think it had the V-neck, but this is the magical car. I just watched that movie the other day where it's the Chamber of Secrets. If you don't know, you don't know. Vintage car. And it's a 3X my size. I will be wearing this in a video. Also, I have to do a shout out to another subscriber and member, Susan Norris, that you sent me a t-shirt. I will be wearing that in some upcoming videos. Oh, I'm glad this has actually been in my cart, but I take it out and it goes away and it comes back. Perfect. And this has been in my cart. And I said, I'm not going to buy this because I picked out a couple of others that are coming. Actually, they should be here any day now. And I am going to be doing something, I'm going to call it, some of my favorite things. Now, why do I want these metal signs? Because that's what it is. And this guy here is a Sirius Black. And you do need to watch the movie because he looks really, really bad. But, not everything. You can't judge a book by its cover all the time. But yes, this is the Daily Prophet, and I'm going to put this in my Harry Potter room, which you guys will see me decorate once I get to that. That's going to be a future deal, but you're going to probably have as much fun as I am, and you're going to get to know all about Harry Potter if you decide to watch those videos, because I want some of these little signs to kind of put around in different areas. And Donna, it's not my birthday. So I'm trying to figure out what was the deal of you sending me this. Is it just because you're a bestie? I think so. That's what besties do. I love everything. I love everything. And you know me, girlfriend. You know me. And I'm honestly shocked about the nails. The nail situation is something that I didn't mention it to you guys. I love that. I'm going to put that right there so I don't forget it. I didn't say it because the last couple times I've gone, and I don't pay a lot for these. If it gets too much over $25, I won't go. But it's like sometimes I go and I have to wait like 2 hours. And I'm going to tell you why I think I have to wait is because they know it's only $25. And they've got people that are paying, I'm talking about 70, 80, 100 bucks just to get their nails done. And I'm not going to do that. And I just want to say thank you so much for thinking about me. You guys don't have to send me nothing, but I appreciate it. And I'm just going to tell you right now, there was 2 of these. One of them fell down. Look how pretty these are. I don't know if she made them or she bought them or whatever, but they're kind of raised with the spring flowers. So happy spring. And thank you so much, Donna. I will put those to use. You're awesome. All of you are awesome. And sometimes I have to pinch myself and say, oh my gosh, people are actually sending me stuff. Thank you. Okay, back into the Temu stuff. All right, what do we got next here? Okay, this is another kind of a sifter, but it was probably more for dry stuff. That was for this one here was more for like liquidy kind of stuff. This one I paid a little bit more for, and I don't know if it's because it looks like a little cat, but it was $2.05, and I think I did get a price adjustment for like maybe 17 cents on this one. Look at it. It looks like a little cat, and it just is for liquid stuff just for me to drain for like 1 or 2 servings. And yeah, I don't know why it was like $2.05. This doesn't look like it would be $2.05. Does that fold? No, it don't. But yeah, you can just drain off liquid stuff, and I just thought it was cute to have the little cat thing. I don't think it had any other designs but this one. But I am in the I don't know what this little piece here for. Is that a measuring spoon? Oh, and look at it. You can't see it, but can you see that? I don't think you can. There we go. It's a paw print. Oh, how stinking cute is that? Oh, my gosh. I didn't even know. That's an extra bonus. So, yeah, I got these because I am trying to downsize my cooking from a big family size worth of stuff to a couple of people, 4 at the most, because I need to figure out how to do that because, guys, I make so many big meals, and a lot of times my family will take them off and all that, but a lot of times they don't, and guess who winds up eating them? I do, and then sometimes I just can't. I don't want to keep eating the same thing 3-4 days in a row, so I freeze it, and my freezer is bursting, like it literally is bursting, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I'm going to keep and what I'm not. So yeah, there's that. All right, what on earth? Okay, I hem-hawed about this, and the first thing I thought about would never have worked. But this was $1.94, and I'm going to be putting the plastic cheese, even though my son may be moving. He's about to know probably later on today or tomorrow for sure if it'll be April, the 1st of April or middle of April, but he is moving right up the road. But I usually buy that plastic cheese. I call it plastic cheese. It's the cheese singles in the little, where you pull off the little sleeve. And I would buy them mostly for him. But that's what's going to go in there because I just think it would just contain it. Because right now they roll all over the place. And yeah, that's what it was. But what I had originally thought, and I don't know if I'll be needing that either as well, is my kids, especially my son, he eats out all the time. I mean, he's always going to, you know, different food places and bringing back extra sauces, jellies, you know, all that stuff. And they're just all over the place. They're all over my refrigerator. They're all in my some of the little packets are in my silverware drawer. And I just can't seem to throw things away. And he does use them eventually. And I was thinking about putting them in here, but this would never work unless I just stacked up a few, but it's not big enough for that. But it'll work for the cheese situation. So I'm glad I didn't get buy more than one because I want to see how it looks. But I might invest in maybe a different type of container. And see about putting condiments in just to keep it contained. I cannot be the only one that has all that mess going on in their refrigerator and in their drawers with just those condiments. Now I've gotten good at it. There were some times I had condiment packets that would sit in my refrigerator for, I'm going to say a year, at least a year, probably till I did my spring cleaning and just said, this stuff hadn't been used in a year, bloop, throw it away. And right now, I probably have some things that probably need to go through it. But I am going to be doing spring cleaning in the kitchen. Yeah, I might even show you that. The refrigerator is the first thing on call. Okay, this was something I thought was pretty cool. I didn't have anything like that, and I wanted it. Okay, what is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Why is nothing opening? Oh, here it is opening. Now, this isn't really... Well, I mean, you can put it anywhere you want to, and I hope it works. These little gadgets, I paid $1.61 for them, and it's just like a bunch of little plasticky things, right? Well, have you guys have a problem like I do when you have, and is this gonna work? You have an outlet. Do I have one here? Oh my gosh, hold 1 second, please. Okay, I pulled this one out of the wall that I use right behind me. One of these gadgets, but if you have like your socket, or is that what they call it? The outlet socket, outlet plate. And you might have something like this, but what if you don't have this? I'm just using this as an example. And you plug in something and the plug, which I don't have anything that has a plug in it, of course, comes out, you know, like it will hang. My Fitbit charger does that in my bathroom. Well, anyway, this little gadget, and I hope to goodness it works, you stick in there like that, okay, and it just sticks in there. And I don't believe of all of the stuff, and I'm not going to go grab anything, but I will try. Oh, I do have this charger thing. I love it. I love it. Now, say, you know, you were trying to plug it in there. Now, this one's going to be good because this is, you know, one of those things, but it kind of hangs out. Well, there you go. And it does look like it's going to, you know, not constrict, because I was worried that they might not plug in there. But $1.61, I've got 2 or 3 areas where I'm trying to charge up something or do something, and the doggone thing will come right on out. Temu, they have every doggone thing. Every doggone thing. I thought, you know, $1.61. There's 12 pieces. I will use these, and I'll put them all throughout my house, and I hope it will work. A little quick fix. I just love it. I just love it. I'll put that back up in a moment. But yes, kitchen gadgets are fun. Okay, what in the world is this? I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. I paid $2.18 for it. Maybe this is not supposed to be in my kitchen gadget. What is this? Oh, okay. I do remember this. So I hope it's going to work. Oh my gosh, look how stinking cute this is. How many are there? There's 4. Okay, now these are, they look like little shot glasses, and they may even be considered little shot glasses. But I have some times where I need like some vanilla extract, or I'll need something, you know, some liquid here, like some lemon juice, or, you know, something like that. I don't know. I was just thinking to myself, if I had like individual little hickeys, if I start to do a recipe for you guys on film, on camera, I could, you know, have them already sitting in something. And I thought these might have had outside numbers on it, but that's just the plastic. So that's what I bought these for. This is going to be when I actually do some actual cooking videos. And they come in this little cute little container, and I'm like, I don't even know what that was, but that's awesome because organizational. And this is definitely probably going to be a repeat buy. I don't know how good these are. I'm sure they're probably not stainless steel. You'll have to look at the reviews on that. But I just wanted something to put liquids in, so I could have them ready to go to mix in my recipes. And it's stinking cute. It has its own little container and everything. Oh my gosh. Again, Temu has everything, guys. And I'm going to be honest with you. I have to be careful when I get on Temu because hours pass by and I'm like, nothing gets done. Nothing gets done. Okay. I got this, and I hope it's going to work. We're going to find out. Now, I have one of those non-surface, I don't know what you even call them, stoves. It came in my house. It's the one with the eyes are flat, and anything that cooks on them and boils over it. I know if you've seen any of my videos, you might have even seen me with them, you know, seen the little areas on the little hot spots of the stove. I used to have little plastic thingies, but I saw this. And this is what I'm going to use it for, is to clean up, like if anything spills out, or if it's just basically to do some cleaning. This looks pretty sharp. I'm not going to touch it too much, but yeah, it's like a scraper kind of thing. And how much did I pay for it? 98 cents. I'll definitely have to have a designated place for it. It does have a little thing. Maybe you can hook it up on something. But I'm going to spray down that surface cleaner. And I needed something kind of like this that's going to scrape it up. I had bought some small little scrapers that were individuals, but the little blade would pop up. And I almost cut my hand several times. So I said, let me find something that, you know, one of the eyes that I cook on a lot, it's ruined pretty much. But I can try to clean around it. The stove is old. It came with a house. It's been here for a minute. But I love that stove. 98 cents. Not a bad deal, not a bad deal. Okay, what's next, what's next? Okay. Oh, yes. Now, you're not going to see the other one, but I actually got 2 of these. One, I paid $3 and some change for, and it was a square one of the same kind of thing I'm about to show you here. But this one is just like a oval, circle kind of thing, but it's a magnet hickey. And I'm going to tell you why I got this one. I have one that's ancient and it falls apart and it looks horrible, that I keep a little pair of scissors like this, you know, just to have, and some pins and stuff like that. I'm going to put this on my refrigerator, and I want it flat. I needed it to be kind of, you know, just enough to put pencils and pens in it and things like that. Let me see if you just little stuff like this. And I'm going to stick it on. I'm going to take that other thing off because it looks awful, but it fits. And I hope this one's going to work and just look nicer to put stuff in, because I like to have stuff right by my kitchen, like if I want to write something down, or if I need to cut something off, like a little bag or something, keep a pair of readers in it. This one I got for FREE. I did not write down how much they were. I just jumped on and started doing the video. The other one I did pay $3.07, I think it was $3.73, but when it came, it was literally smushed, and it came by itself. It was sitting in my mailbox, but this little wire piece was just crushed, and so it's going back. And I actually paid for that one because I was going to put that in a different area downstairs in my laundry room. But yes, got that for the refrigerator. I want to say these are probably about a couple bucks, something like that, but I needed it. All right, we're getting down to the last couple of items, guys. I don't ever like it when it gets down to the last of the last. I never do. These are not necessarily for the kitchen, but I probably will designate one of them for that. These are car vent cleaners. I saw them and I needed them, and I know they're going to work. Who has had the issue where and you maybe even go and have your car detailed or whatever, or you just are in between that time, and inside the vents of your car, you can't get anything in there. I mean, you might find other little things, but I couldn't. I mean, I would try everything. I tried brushes, and I put little napkins on the end of straws, and I said, let me go see if Temu has something like that, and doggone it, did they not. They had a 5-piece for $2.19, and I did get already got, I think it was like a 22-cent credit on these little car cleaners. But you can use them for any kind of vents, right? If you have a humidifier, or if you want to probably use them for some vents on anything. I don't care where it's going to be. Hard to reach spaces, 5 pieces. I think they're pretty cool. I needed them, and I bought them, and I cannot wait to get out there and do them with my car because I see the gunk inside of it. And yeah, 5 pieces, $2.19. Yes. All right, what is this? Okay, I hope this is going to be worth $2.65 because I've been needing me some utensils. Not utensils, some cooking stuff. You know, well, I guess they're utensils. Cooking utensils. Oh my gosh, guys. This is nice. Let me see if it'll work on this. Okay, there you go. I'm glad I had a little flat piece here. So this is what got me. And I know this is not working, but if it was a solid flat surface, it has a base and it stands up on its own. And it is nice. And I paid $2.65 for it. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you I'm going to probably grab some more. No price adjustment on this one, I wish. Very nicely made, and I can use it. I'm throwing out all my oldies but goodies because they look like a hot mess. If you came and visited me and I was cooking, you'd probably say, gosh, those things look like they're your granny's, and they probably were. I'm not even lying. I've got some stuff that people have given me, and I just cherish them, and I use them till they just can't be used anymore. But this is nice, and I don't even know what it's called. I just saw that it stood up on its own. And, you know, I know it wouldn't be good for anything that would be, you know, that would be liquidy that you were cooking. But just to kind of do things with $2.65, it doesn't really tell me a lot. But yes, I love it. Guys, this is not even doing it justice. It's really, really nicely made. And it even has a little thing here to hang it through. Okay, this is the kind of stuff I'm going to be swapping out my goodies for. You know it. All right, is that it in there? Okay, I got one more item over here that I want to show you guys, and then this one here. Let me make sure there's nothing else in here. Oh my God. I threw this in here just to be funny. I don't even know if it was just a waste. I paid a whole wonking dollar for this. Guys, I probably could spend $1 on so much better stuff. But I like to be a little quirky, and it's going to let me open it. Here we go. And I just wanted a pair of earrings that, you know, maybe I'll wear them while I'm doing cooking videos. I don't know. But look at here, guys. I got me some big old cheeseburger with all the fixings earrings. And they just look a stinking cute. They look actually really, really good. And you know, if you stayed to this far in the video, you know what I want you to put in the comments, right? You know it. Put in there a cheeseburger, Whopper, you know, anything to do with a hamburger, you know, a picture of a burger. My goodness, look at this. These are going to be super cute. I think I will try to keep them in my mind to, you know, maybe wear them when I'm doing some cooking videos. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to splurge and buy things that are really Not really, you don't even need them, but they're fun. Okay, so let me show you this last item here, guys. It came in its own little beautiful little packaging. Now, this was a local warehouse, and I did not find anything else that I even remotely wanted from that vendor, so I did have to pay $2.99 for this. You probably, at one point, I had one of these in the regular free shipping, but I wasn't fast enough, and it went away, and I couldn't find it. But what is it, you say? And the packaging came horribly beat up. It's a organic kitchenware. Okay, ORGREENIC kitchenware, flip jack pancake maker. And we're going to open it up, and we're going to look at it. They had the option of getting the one that looks like copper, and they had the one that was this kind of hunter green. So when I opened it up, because I did go ahead and open this up, guys, and I don't know much about this ORGREENIC kitchenware, but it is non-toxic, PTFE free, and PFOA free. I have seen something that looked like, what do you call it, the green egg kind of thing going on. So I did opt to do the green color. And this is a lot smaller than what I thought it was going to be, but I'm going to tell you what I want to do. It's not for pancakes, really. I mean, I might do some pancakes in it, but can you see it? And that's as far as it opens up, because I tried to open it up more, but it only opens up that far. It has a brace here on the back. And what I'm going to do, because I am starting to eat a lot more eggs, I'm going to be breaking them out, because I like over easy eggs. I love them. I prefer them better than, poached eggs compared to deviled eggs, scrambled eggs. I really love fried eggs, and with butter, with good brand of a good quality butter. So what I'm going to do, and I don't know, I'm going to try it out, because there's a couple things I got some issues about, but you can flip it over. You flip it over, and of course that'll keep the eggs from running. That was my whole goal in this. But I will tell you that around the sides of these, it's rusted. Not rusted, that's not the word. I don't want to do it because it's not, it could hurt you, right? So I don't know what that's all about. I thought I would just kind of take something and maybe scrub over it, but I want to make you aware of that. Now, this cost $11.11. I paid $2.99 for shipping, so it wound up being like, close to 14 bucks. That's what I would probably have seen this like at Ross or Didi's or anywhere else. But you can do pancakes in it. I don't know. They had a lot of little different things. Omelets. I'm going to do fried eggs. You could just do whatever the heck you want in there. But yeah, it says French toast, grilled cheese, eggs over easy crepes, if I'm saying that properly. But yeah, I went ahead and picked this up. I did pay the $2.99. I'm going to try it out and get back with you guys on a review on this for sure. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it. It's awful small, and it's not, I'm not going to say that it's cheaply made, but it's not what I was thinking it was. And I really was hoping it was going to be, one like I would just buy at any kind of store, because this is a name brand. But you can't pick and choose everything. This might wind up being one of the best things that I ever use. And if it makes some good fried eggs and I can get my yolks, because I love the yolks, guys. That's the whole point of having a over easy egg or a sunny side up. Yeah. Look, if I didn't have to pay the shipping, it would have been great. But $2.99 for shipping, if it's going to do its job, which is what I want it for, and it can kind of eliminate me messing up a bunch of things and cracking the yellow yolk part and it not being able to be runny like I like it, it might be worth every penny. All right, guys, with that said, I have not forgotten about the spring contest. I'm actually probably going to come and announce it maybe the 1st of April, because I'm trying to figure out a couple of, things about what I want to do, how I want to do it, and definitely that's coming. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, I just want to say a shout out to all of the members that are joining in my membership. If you want to support my channel, go check out that link. I do appreciate it. You don't have to go to the membership, but it's just like a thing YouTube asks us to talk about. And you're going to see videos anyway. I try to do plenty of videos for everybody, but you know, there are some behind the scenes videos on that membership. Yeah, and you members know what I'm talking about. All right, with that said, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. So now I'm going to go plug up my editing stuff, my editing skills, and get this ready for you guys to see it in just a bit. So don't forget to comment with the hamburger. I don't even know where I put those earrings at this point. Oh, here we go. Yeah, definitely comment and say something to the tune of a hamburger, cheeseburger, this is a burger. It's any kind of thing. Matter of fact, I want a burger right now. And guys, you know I love you, and I will see you very soon in the next one.